Yeah, he gets really into that, doesn't he? He was chasing people who weren't wearing masks and stuff like that, and you're
Like
just like, all
I had a
right,
friend of mine who said like if he came up to him, if he was at like a petrol station and Stephen Nolan come up and be like, "Where's your mask, sir? Do you not care, sir?" He would just deck him, and that like
yeah,
he thinks he would like it's like yeah. You see, if you were the guy to punch Stephen Nolan on camera, you would have your legal fees paid for. If you set up a GoFundMe, like your legal
yeah,
fees would be paid for in 30 minutes, and you would immediately be the most popular man in Northern Ireland.
yeah. I think the best way to do it is get someone to film it for you and put your PayPal details on the screen, and you'd be a billionaire. No, like when you see people on Witherspoons that put up on Facebook, I'm at Witherspoons Belfast at table 78, and people can send you drinks via the Witherspoons app. They can do that. It's the equivalent of that. Put your PayPal on the screen, and then just hit Stephen Nolan, and you'll buy your own island. You know what I mean? You have that much money. You know what I mean? And you could pay all your bills back, and there'd be no more bailiffs coming to your house. You know what I mean? That's how you get out of debt. Film yourself hitting unlikable people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who else?
That's you golden.
Who else could you get? Who's really who? I don't know if there's anyone more hated than Stephen Nolan. I actually like in Northern Ireland at least. Piers Morgan, maybe get
I was
Piers.
about to say Piers Morgan.
Mm.
I would happily drop kick him into a wood chipper. I really don't like that guy. Trump, I mean Trump's pretty high on the list, I suppose. Again, I don't know anything about politics, but doesn't seem he was overly popular.
He was like it's amazing. He was like simultaneously the most hated man and the most beloved at the same time. It was
Yeah,
incredible. Like you either like fervently hated the guy or you
yeah,
thought he was like the greatest thing since like sliced bread.
yeah. He was proper, like he was Marmite, wasn't he? Well, more marmalade probably the color of him, but he yeah, it's mad. It's like again, I don't like keep track of politics, but he was either loved or hated. In terms of someone who's universally hated, I would make the statement that Katie Hopkins, she
Oh
has to be
yeah.
universally hated. I can't think of any reason why anybody would go, I think she's all right, because she's got that like old man in a bar who talks a wee bit too provocatively, but it's like they actually mean it. Do you know what I mean? You know that you've got an old fella in the bar that's just like, oh, I don't like this, and you're like, all right, mate, no problem. Whereas Katie Hopkins is like sober on a talk show, just going, don't name your kids this, COVID's fake and whatever. It's fucking mad.
Oh yeah, the best one she came out with she called refugees like she compared them to cockroaches. He was just like I mean like
But,
that
like
yeah.
Baldy.
Yeah, ballsy. I think asshole is the word you're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Um, so yeah, I think she like if you filmed again, got a wee GoPro and just filmed someone drop kicking her, not only you would get a serious social media following, and as I say, just the money would start rolling in. If everybody who's seen it gave you 50p, you know what I mean? You'd still be a billionaire. No sweat.
Set up an OnlyFans for just like decking unpopular people.
Yeah. Call it like only smacks.
Only
Just call it
smacks.
that. Just do that. And again, I think we're on to something here. This could be a very meaty idea. I mean,
Mm.
obviously, I don't know how you wouldn't get done for assault because you've ironically filmed yourself doing it. Unless you pixel it. I don't know. I don't know how you would do it, but if you
Oh,
could
wear
get
a
away with it,
mask. Wear a mask. They can't tell who you
yeah,
are.
yeah, wear the mask and then have it as like a private link, and anybody who wants to see it has to give you a quid, and then keep it unlisted on YouTube, and you'll be grand.
Yeah. I never thought in a million years like people would be begging for balaclava equivalents in Northern Ireland to come back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen something on Twitter when the masks were first introduced, and there was a lot of people in Northern Ireland that were very anti-mask and didn't feel it was necessary and stuff like that. Whatever floats your boat, I don't really get involved. But some guys said on Twitter that basically the masks just look like cut-offs from balaclavas anyway. So you know what I mean? Like when you cut the hole out of the mouth to make a balaclava, just keep the stray bit of thing. You know what I mean? Two elastics and you've got the job done. You know what I mean?
Thanks so much for listening. If you haven't already and you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to this podcast and to our mailing list. And don't forget, my book, Brexit, The Establishment Civil War, is now available for pre-order on Amazon. You'll find the link in the description below. Until next time, thanks so much for listening.